So hi there, my name is Ahmad. I'm the founder and CEO of Employability, and I set up Employability about 14 years ago because I felt there was a need for support to talented, disabled, neurodiverse students or people with mental health at university, and also to employers to ensure that they can get the best talent out there. Employability's mission is to create an inclusive workplace globally. For us, what this means is to really level the playing field for anybody applying for employment, irrespective of disability, whatever their disability might be, whatever their health condition might be, neurodiverse condition might be. We want to make sure that, like the world, that workplaces are diverse. We want to make sure that for every company out there, inclusion is an imperative. They really understand that it's good for their business. Creating an environment where people can feel they belong produces the best possible results. And we're really on a mission. For us, we call this our next generation inclusive thinking for companies, for universities, and for you. So we work with lots of different employers. We work with Google, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bloomberg, Discovery Channel, many others. And we work on internship programs, we work on graduate programs, we run events with these employers, insight days, where you can come and learn more about that employer, about their commitment to disability and diversity. I really would like to urge and encourage you to apply through Employability, apply to the programs through us. If you're applying to another employer who we aren't partnering with directly, we may still be able to support you in your application by advocating on your behalf, so it's always worth talking to us about that. We advise particularly on adjustments that students need in that recruitment process, particularly once they get an offer, then also for the workplace. And we advocate on their behalf to talk to employers to make sure that the employers understand what sort of adjustments they need to make. We know, and in our experience, that many students are very nervous, get very anxious about talking to employers about their adjustments. They're worried about discrimination. They're already worried. It's a competitive process, and we are really here to take that away, to make sure that we can talk to the students about their disability, about the adjustments they need, and then we can tell the employer what adjustments to make to enable that student to compete purely on their own skills. We follow that process all the way through the recruitment. So it could be from interviews to tests to assessment centres. And then once they actually get the offer of employment, we then have separate and different conversations with our candidates to ensure that we can speak to them about what workplace adjustments they might need. And then we pass that information on to the employer. And at the same time, we talk to employers to make sure that people who need to know, on a need-to-know basis, that's shared with the manager, if it's the manager who needs to make the adjustments, whoever's going to be involved with those adjustments, to make sure that those adjustments can be made when the person starts their internship, starts their graduate program, that they are starting with the adjustments, whether these are things like a particular desk or a workstation, or whether it's something physical or particular software, or whether these are attitudinal adjustments. So for many of our candidates, they need understanding from their managers to make sure, particularly when they're first starting in the workplace, when they're learning the role, they might need understanding about how to complete a task. They just need understanding to know that they can be allowed to take slightly extra time if they need that. Or they might need time off for appointments, for example. Maybe if you have a mental health disability, you need to go and see a counsellor or a therapist, anything along those lines. So these can be what I call sort of hard adjustments in terms of physical adjustments, or the softer adjustments, attitudinal adjustments from managers. So the advice I'd give to disabled students applying for roles is be confident. Don't be apologetic about the adjustments that you need. It's your right to have these adjustments. It's not an apology. You're not asking employers a favour to make these adjustments for you. It's all about levelling the playing field. I know that when I speak to so many students, one of the biggest things that comes out is this imposter syndrome. I'm sure you've heard a lot about this recently because a lot of people talk about it, but so many of the students, ones from fabulous universities, talk about thinking that they're not good enough somehow compared to other students, compared to other people. And yet, they've got to the universities they're at. They're doing incredibly well. They've achieved so much. And so I think for you, if you're out there listening and you're a student, what I'd say to you is, if you want to apply for a particular program, if you have the skill set for that program, if you're interested and motivated to apply for that program, please do. And don't worry about the adjustments that you might need. Don't worry about adjustments needed in the recruitment process or the ones you'll need in the workplace should you be made an offer. Should you be made an offer, we will then discuss that with you at that point. The first bit is to get through the recruitment process with the right adjustments so that you give yourselves the best possible chance of success. And this absolutely is your right to have a level playing field.